Who's your team?
The Colts.
The Colts.
Indianapolis Colts. Everybody's like, how?
Why?
Hey, nice glasses.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I saw yours. I'm like, I want glasses too.
Dude, look at the difference, bro. Like, I forget I wear these sometimes, and it's like night and day.
Yeah, hey, you want to try those ones out?
Let's see.
Whoa.
Like, once you adjust to it.
Yeah, I feel cool. Everything just feels cooler.
It's cooler, right?
Yeah.
It's like a different, like, it does something to your mind.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
You look pretty silly with those.
Yeah, these are cool too. It makes it look brighter.
Yeah, I like them. Like, I'll be driving around with these on. The world is so much just, happier. But then I take them off. I'm like, ugh, everything.
See what I mean? Yeah, it's like dull. Like,
yeah.
Well, actually, this looks nice.
Yeah. My place isn't too bad, but.
No, but I forget I wear these, and it's like, okay, once I take them off, it is like, wow, like,
yeah.
where did the fun go?
I know, exactly. It drains the fun out of the world. But, yeah, I guess we're kind of started maybe at this point, so.
All right.
But, I'm sitting here with D2blee. What's up, man?
Everybody? How you doing,
Hey,
Dad?
I'm good, bro.
Good. We finally got to do it.
I know. We tried to do it last week, and things fell through, but it's okay.
Man.
It was probably meant to be,
Everything happens for a reason. That's the big, like one of my coworkers at work at the barbershop, he's like, what's your mantra? And I'm like, what do you mean mantra? And he's like, yeah, like something you live by. And I started thinking, and I'm like, well, there's a lot of things I live by, but like, I started real think, I took a pause, and I started thinking. And I remember my teacher in.
Can I have you get a little closer to the mic?
Yeah. My teacher in high school. He's like the only teacher I kind of remember, teaching me something actually for life. And he's like, tomorrow's the beginning of the rest of your life.
Mm.
So I took that into consideration, and I still remember it, and I'm like, damn, okay, maybe that. And then he started telling me his mantras. And one of those things is also just kind of live day by day. Whatever happens, happens. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Because then otherwise you stress on things, you start to think about, could have been this way, could have been that way. But
I get caught up on like free will. Like that's like a argument that I've had within myself a million times of like, is everything only the way that it can be, or how much choice is there really? Because it's like, once you're at a certain place, you're kind of confined to that moment, like right now in the present moment, like I can only be here right now, and that everything that I'm saying right now is a result of everything that I've learned, and I'm going to react to any situation just how I'm set up to react to it in that moment. But then, the concept of like a soul and things like that come in, where it's like, okay, well, maybe there is choice, and maybe it is coming from somewhere else, and I can choose to go down different paths. But
interesting. That's real interesting, and I think that's the beauty of life. You get to do that. Go down different paths if you want to.
Yeah, it makes life definitely more beautiful when I think of it like that. But then the other way puts less pressure on me or something, where it's like, well, I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do because of who I am, and what's happened so far. Yeah,
that's awesome, man. The beauty of life, we get to do whatever.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. God damn. Yeah. So I don't know exactly what avenue to go down for. I guess this is my choice right now that we can kind of choose.
It's your call.
Okay, what I think I want to ask you about is, first off, are you a White Sox fan?
I can't. I love the game of baseball.
Okay, cool.
You'll catch me wearing different hats.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily mean, of course, LA, Dodgers, but I can't say I know baseball well enough.
Yeah, neither do I.
To like compete or to like debate with somebody that actually knows it.
Yeah.
I love the game. I feel like the older I get, the more I'm learning.
Yeah.
And the more I wish I would have been like maybe in high school, would have picked it up or learned more about it.
What do you like about it?
I like that I don't know, for some weird reason I like it's long. It's like like there's no time. It's innings, if I'm not mistaken. It's not like a football game. You got minutes, the quarters, and you got to squeeze as much as you can in that. Yeah. It's kind of like you got this much, and let's see how good you are to.
That's cool.
To get it out of the ballpark, So yeah, but no. To answer your question, no, I'm not a. I love the colorways, like the black and the white.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. It matches with a lot of things.
Fuck the White Sox. That's what I think. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know nothing.
What's your team?
I don't even know if I have a team. Like, my dad likes the Red Sox, so I kind of go for the Red Sox, like, I guess. But, I never really watch baseball. No, I only watch, like, the big events for sports, like the World Series or the Super Bowl or whatever. Bowl, yeah. Or the bowling championship of the world.
Bowling?
No, I'm just kidding. I never watched that shit. I would. I like watching darts. Darts is a pretty fun, like, because those dudes are like bullseye from like 50 feet away, or I don't know how many feet, but they're far, bro.
Bro, I've been realizing that there's so many competitions, or like everything has some kind of gambling or competition to it. Yeah, man. It's crazy. Like the other day, I was tripping out because now they got something where you can bet. I don't know, it's weird, but as the time passes, like now we're 2026 now. Yeah. Shit's getting weirder and weirder, So they do sperm races.
What the fuck?
Bro, it's a real thing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, exactly. I reacted the same way.
How do they do it? Like, they...
Bro, I don't even know how they do it, but...
So it's like one guy's sperm versus another guy's sperm? Yeah.
Wow. Some shit like that.
God damn. I wonder how they choose which one goes to up to bat.
Bro, they're literally like... Because I saw it one time. What the hell is this? And it was actually a race, bro. Like, you see them racing. Like, it's microscopic, right? But... And then somebody wins.
That's intense as fuck. I would actually watch sperm raching. That's crazy.
I mean, because you got UFC, you got, baseball, football, but then you got this other stuff.
They should make it whichever one wins gets to impregnate an egg. They should have a girl that's just waiting off to the side, like, come on, which one is my baby daddy?
Yeah. She has to guess now?
Uh-huh, yeah. Yeah, if she guesses wrong, then I don't know. We're getting into spotty territory, but... That's a trip. Yeah, everything. I see people gamble off of like world events and like political events and like even like in like a UFC match, like people bet on if they're gonna touch gloves or not.
Oh yeah.
And it's like little things like that.
There's a lot of things you could bet on.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And gambling's supposed to be illegal, right?
I think it's legal now. I think they made it to where you could actually do betting through apps.
Yeah.
Before you had to go through Vegas.
Yeah.
Or you had to know somebody, But now you could actually download apps and go that route. Because I see a bunch of commercials now on TV.
Me too.
So back then it wasn't like that.
Damn, that's crazy.
Now it's legal. I guess they passed the law that it's legal to gamble.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I wonder how many people's lives got fucked up as a result of that. Were you ever a gambling person or?
No, I always sucked at gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always sucked. It was kind of like the universe telling me, hey, yo, don't.
Yeah.
But I kept pushing like always. I push the boundaries. And it was like, no. So I'm like, I'm to the point that it's like, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it for fun.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, I'm not continuing to think like, I'm going to score big. I feel like that's when you get lost in it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's not my luck. It's not my type of thing.
I get you. I think there's certain things that certain people can do and get away with and it's fine. And then there's certain things that you can't do or you can do and get away with or whatever. Yeah. Where it's like, for me, it's like, I can't steal. Mm-hmm. Like I basically, I got an email that was like, it looked like it was from Guitar Center and they were having like a big blowout sale. And I'm like, oh, dope. And I'm going to go over to their website, see if there's anything that I need, any cables, whatever. And my girl was sitting next to me. And as a joke, I thought it'd be funny if I like pulled up like the most expensive guitar on the website and was like, hey, babe, I'm going to buy this right now. Like, whatever. Just as whatever, a dumb little joke to her. And like when I got to like the checkout page, there was like an 86% discount on this thing. And instead of being like $24,000, it was like $2,000. Wow. And I was like, fuck, I think they fucked up. Like, I think that like something in the system fucked up. And now this $24,000 guitar is only $2,000. And I don't have $2,000 to just be fucking throwing wherever. But I was like, dude, like I can resell this shit. Like, dude, I'm gonna fucking whatever. And so I start checking out for this thing. Oh, I told her, I'm like, dude, like this happened. Like, should I do it? And she's like, fuck, like, maybe you should. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking do it. Like, you know, whatever. Like, fucking respect the hustle. Like, thanks or whatever. And like, so I should have, this is where I should have realized that something was fucked up about this, is that the only way that you were able to pay for it was through PayPal. And I was like, but I was so fucking hype on the moment that I'm like, I'm just putting information in because my heart's fucking pounding. I'm like, I don't want to spend $2,000. It was on a credit card. And so like, you know, I buy it and I'm like getting it shipped. I'm like, fuck yeah, like, bro, like, this is crazy. Like, we're fucking rich. Like, not, you know, rich, but like, you know, 20 grand. That, yeah. And and then I got an email that said like payment received to like something Marcy, like this long ass thing. And I was like, what? Like, this is weird. And then very quickly I'm starting to realize, like, wait a minute, I think I fucked up. Like, I think that I really fucked up, and I just sent $2,000 to a scammer, because what they did was they sent me an email, and it looks and acts exactly like the Guitar Center website, like to a T, besides the PayPal shit, which I should have realized. Yeah. And like, yeah, but I ended up getting my $2,000 back because
through PayPal?
Through PayPal, man. I want to work for their fucking, like, you know,
fraud department.
Yeah, if I ever have to get a regular fucking job, like, that's what I want to do.
That's crazy, man. I ran into this YouTube channel. I think it's called Scammer Likely, and I think they work for like the CIA, or anyway. This dude is really skilled at, and he has a whole team, a whole office, and they have a podcast.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, they bust scammers. Like, they literally find scammers and they shut down their computers.
What?
They call them. They like look them up on Google and put stuff on their screen. It's interesting. You should check it out.
Wow, they fuck with them hard.
Fuck with them hard, bro. They shut down their whole business.
Wow.
It'll be guys in floors, like somewhere in another country.
Yeah, it's usually like India.
Yeah, it's usually like India. It's usually India. And for some reason, they're good at that out there, you know. And they have full buildings, like a building and a whole floor just full of computers, crazy, call centers.
Man. Yeah.
And they attack those call centers. And it's funny because you see the people's reactions, real life, like real time.
Wow.
And yeah, shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
Because I've been scammed before.
Oh, yeah? What happened to you?
This music stuff is crazy. It's not just like, trust anybody, you know? Like, oh, you know, people offer you the world, offer you tons of shit. Beats and, you know, let me write for you. And yeah, I mean, I can at least think of a couple of times that I've been scammed. But this last time that I got scammed, I was like, that's the last time.
Yeah. I'm not falling for shit. I'm not trusting anybody ever again.
So now I be questioning everybody that comes up to me, like, okay, you know, like, okay, you know, let me see you. Yeah.
Bro, I got scammed one time. I was like 16 or 17, and I was at my friend Eric's house. And do you know the app Hot or Not? You ever hear about that? Or you ever saw that? It was kind of like Tinder, but even more superficial. And this was like way back, where it's like, just, do you think I'm hot or whatever? It
was like a swipe right.
Yeah, it was like a swipe right, swipe left, and then you go to a chat if you guys match or whatever. So it's basically Tinder. And my friend Eric was like, dude, like, I can't get any matches on here. And I'm like, what? Like, you can't? And he's like, no, like, I'm not getting nobody. So I'm like, all right, fine. Like, I'll try it out. So I download the app, and I match with this girl, this really beautiful, like, Asian girl. And I'm like, wow, like, she's matched with me, she's talking to me, and then she wants to hop on a video call. And so I told my boys, I'm like, yo, like, get out, like, whatever. And then she starts like stripping down, and I'm like, fuck it, like, I'm down, like, well, let's just do that. I'm 16, you know, so I'm like, fuck it, we're gonna get naked, I'm gonna get naked, you're gonna get naked, like, whatever, like, we're getting naked. And I'm like, this is just awesome, you know? And then, so I get naked. And then it flips.
You got naked.
I did. I got straight up naked, bro. And my screen flips, or like their screen turns into a picture of me, and I'm just naked. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then it hangs up, and then it starts saying, like, I'm going to send this to your family. It started sending my Facebook contacts. Like, it sent my mom. It sent my fucking family, and was like, we're going to send this video over to them if you don't send a certain amount of money right now, and blah, blah, blah. You have 48 hours. And I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm like, what the fuck? And I called my friends back, and I'm like, guys, like, what the fuck? This just fucking happened to me. And they're like, what the fuck? Why did you get naked? I'm like, I don't know. She's getting naked. Like, And
you're just rolling with the punches.
Yeah, and I started being like, I'm 16, you're a pedophile, like don't fucking, whatever. Like if you send that shit, that's child porn. And yeah, and nothing ever came of it, thank God.
Damn.
But
so they actually showed your family's numbers?
Yeah, or they showed their Facebook accounts.
Oh, okay. That was still,
Yeah, because I don't know if my email was tied to this account and they could view. I don't know, bro, but I freaked out.
These dudes are hackers, man. They're frauds. They're hackers. It's interesting. I'm telling you, check out that channel. It's likely. They're actually doing good things because they stop people, especially older. They target these people. Target older people.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, they make the people pull out money from their accounts. Okay, I don't know exactly what they do, but they make the account show more than they have. So now they make the older people pull out the money, which is their actual money. They're not overdrawn. They're not over.
Oh yeah, a lot of the time they're like, oh, I accidentally sent you $50,000. Yeah. Like I need you to send me $40,000 back and keep 10.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the people are actually good people. They go and get out credit. The cards,
gift cards
for that amount of money or whatever. And then a lot of these cases they get stopped. Like the guys will call the store like, hey, you have a lady there dressed. She's about to purchase all these gift cards. Stop her. She's being scammed. And a lot of people already know about this, so they will stop them and they'll save them. But some people they can't. Unfortunately, they'll do it.
Yeah.
And they're so convincing, man. These scammers are so
They are, especially with AI and stuff now. Like, they can give you a FaceTime call from, someone almost. And
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy stuff.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Okay, so another thing that I wanted to talk to you about is your fatherhood, because you're a dad.
I'm a dad, yeah. A lot of people don't know because I keep it private. Never hid it. Never hid it.
Yeah.
People that know me know I'm a father,
Yeah, but you don't talk about it like in your music or anything like that too much, or like.
If you pay close attention, I do.
I see.
I drop little,
Yeah.
Little hints here, little hints there, because I'm still not fully where I want to be,
Yeah.
With everything. I haven't released everything about me. I'm slowly just feeding.
Yeah.
So I'm developing as an artist. And
how do you think being a dad affects the way that you think about the world and about music and about people?
It affects it greatly, because I probably wouldn't be this person I am now if I wasn't a father. Yeah. I always say that I don't know where I'd be. At least I became a father when I was 18, going on 19. And then my son was born like when I was like 20, so all my 20s, wow. I was just, figuring it out.
Wow.
And it definitely shaped me because, I was growing up, you could say in the streets, just learning, how to be in the streets, how to just survive. And then once I became a father, or I knew I was going to become a father, it just kind of everything just went left.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have to start figuring how to live. Like, I got to figure out a way. And that's where my whole brand of Respect the Hustle was sort of really born, because I had this idea since high school, since Respect the Hustle, music group, Respect the Hustle, it's what you do, it's how you live. But I really went and started hustling when I had to find a way to feed my kid, how to find a way to get an apartment for me and my baby mom at the time, and how to put food on the table and figuring out everything. And I'm 20 years old, that's 21. Crazy, I'm still discovering myself, learning about myself. So it was a tough time.
Yeah, bro. I didn't even move out until like two years ago. Not even 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. Yeah, man. So like, I feel like I had so much afforded to me and I didn't have that kind of pressure on me. I'm 27 now. But I can't imagine having a kid at 20 years old and trying to figure that out. Like, I didn't know who the hell I was at all at 20. So it's like you're growing up and you're trying to raise somebody at the same time. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, a lot of my friends or a lot of people that I meet, they'd be like, oh, like, that's crazy, like you. But at the same time, I see it as a blessing, because when I get to 40, my son will be like 20.
Yeah.
So there comes an age where you kind of meet eye to eye,
Yeah.
Like, hey, you're not a baby anymore, so we're gonna be. So I always think about that. I'm like, when I'm at 40, because 40 is not old at all. Like, 40 is not old. You're still young at 40. and my son's gonna be just hitting his, his 20s, so it's
Yeah.
gonna be
He'll
a good
probably be
balance.
moving out. Like you'll kind of get a new lease on life at that point when
Mm-hmm.
you still are mobile and wanting to do
Yeah.
everything and all that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom had me young. She had me at 19. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Same similar story.
Yeah, totally. She had to
Mm.
boss the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like that was really just what it was. And, and she did, man. Like she did. And my dad was around, but they didn't work out and they were boom explosive
Yeah.
like anytime that they try to like work things out between each other,
Yeah.
but they loved me. That's
Course,
the thing that like
that's the most important thing, to be there
yeah,
for your child, and that's what I've been working to do, because it's very easy to, like, once somebody splits, because me and my baby mama, we split. We didn't work out. We were young. Now that I'm older, now I look back and I'm like, damn, we were growing up ourselves. We were young. We didn't know how to figure it out. We weren't there like problem solvers. Up to this day, I'm still like not a good problem solver. It's like a thing you always got to be working on, how to solve problems with people. But yeah, we didn't work out, so we went our separate ways. I just never wanted to be that father that was absent.
yeah.
So I've always been trying to be there, support, even though sometimes things just go left, things go right. But always be there.
Is that where you said you took like a 10-year break? Is that where that kind of came in? Like,
Yeah, that actually is, because I was anybody that knows me knows that I was doing music in high school. I was deep in it, like heavy. But that's all I ever wanted to do. I'll break up. Well, not break up, but I'll leave relationships. Or if I was dating somebody, they'll break up with me because, oh, you're too into your music. Like you don't have time for me. And I was like, I'm cool. Like I know where I'm headed.
Yeah.
I heard this is part of that journey. So
Yeah.
like it's cool. And yeah, like there's girls that would break up with me. A lot of stuff happened. I lost friendships over it. I didn't go to certain things because I also focused on the music.
Wow.
And then yeah, having my son was another thing that happened. Once he came in my life, in our life, and things just kind of were all over the place. Like I said, I was grinding, trying to figure out how to work, keep a job, and I was losing jobs, and jobs weren't paying, so I had to figure out how to get it somewhere else, and yeah, for 10 years I stopped making music.
Wow.
I'll be peeking in here and there, but it wasn't the same thing.
Yeah.
It was. Now I'm steady now, like
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
steady with it.
I think my dad has a kind of similar thing with me when I was born. Like my dad's a drummer and he was like real like I want to be a rock star. Like that's his goal. He's tatted up, fucking long hair, like drummer. And but I was born and it's just your priorities shift. I guess
Yeah.
it's like that. I'm guessing the things that you found to be so important before, you didn't have anything that was so much more important to realize, like maybe like not that they're not important, but that even the most important thing to you can take a back seat to something else.
Yeah. I'm remembering now. I'm having like flashbacks because no, I even told one of my friends that's like in the music. We both started at the same time, like way back in middle school. And we're still both doing music up to this date. But I told him, I'm like, yeah, that's it. I'm living vicariously through you. Like because I would see him doing things I wanted to be doing. But at some point, I was just like, no, that's not for me.
Wow. So you were gonna give up
So
completely?
I completely gave up. I'm like, this is not for me. And I understood it. Like, yeah, sometimes things don't work out. Maybe this is just a childish thing that I wanted to get into, and it never worked out. So, and I'm like, cool. Now this is my new life, being a father. But then eventually I learned that I can still do all that. I can still be a father. I can still be a son. I can still be an artist.
Wow.
It's just about how you juggle.
Yeah, bro, that's what scares me about having kids is like how much is gonna have to take a back seat. Like, I don't want to go full in on the music too, but like I also want to be a dad, and like I don't want to push it so far forward that I'm like too old to play with my kid.
Right.
And I also don't want to do it like right now because I'm like, fuck, I got the momentum. But I think that I really have like this opinion that like you're not gonna get like the wrong kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you're gonna get like if God is real and if God is just, like you're gonna get the one you're supposed to get with something that important.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever and however and whoever that is,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I know that it'll be the right thing for me. And I also can't imagine that I'm gonna have to give up everything in order to do that either. And a lot of people have done it all and been able to manage it, but you know, it doesn't sound easy at all. And you know, probably for the first couple years at least, you gotta pull back and sort of like be there, because you know you gotta support this baby who can't do anything for themselves, and your partner, if you're raising with a partner, like you know, they need the support too.
Yeah.
And then like you said, like the other things don't stop either. You're being a son, like all these things, you know, friend, whatever.
Yeah, no, nothing stops. It's just about the way that you learn to deal with them. You know, but all that, I believe all that taught me how to be, I don't know if the right word is like resilient or having resilience, or because now people ask me like, oh, how you do all these things? Like, how do you do this, do that, and you still do that, and now you're doing this, you know? And it's like I got so good at juggling things and doing different things at the same time because I had to, that now I'm like a expert juggler.
Yeah.
I have those guys right there, you know?
That's cool.
I'm literally that guy and at the light stop, you know, just waiting for that green light, for the red light. You learn how again, it's about survival.
Yeah.
So again, it goes back to respect the hustle, you know, like what's your grind? What do you do? How you living? It's a whole lifestyle. And I feel like what doesn't break you makes you stronger. I guess that's another mantra right there, you know.
Yeah.
What doesn't break you definitely makes you stronger. But you just got to deal with life as it comes. And I feel like I've been, thankfully, thanks to God, you know, I've been really, really good at dealing with life and the way it comes at me.
Yeah.
I learned to battle that.
Yeah.
You know, to get over it, because there's been challenges like a motherfucker, you know. You don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I think I've been probably, you know, everybody goes through something. But I guess in my journey, I've definitely like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. You know, but now let's deal with it.
Yeah.
What's next? And then eventually I know I'm going to get through it, and tomorrow is a different day.
Yeah. And do you feel like Christianity, like your faith, like is like the thing that you end up falling back on the most, or is it a tool, or?
Definitely. I mean, that's what when I talk to my parents, because like I mentioned to you, I don't know if we were already recording or not, but I grew up really Christian, you know, like super Christian, in a Christian household where I couldn't even like listen to rap music.
Yeah.
Like that was not allowed. Like it was not a thing you could do. And forget it, if they knew you were listening to that, it'd be like, no, like you're doing wrong. Like you're in the streets, or what are you doing? Like you want to be a gangster? And no, not at all, you know, but yeah.
Do you feel like that was like, you know, I mean, I didn't grow up as harshly because my mom was young and she was like kind of with it, but my grandma raised me a lot, and she is a Jehovah's Witness. And so like that's like pretty hardcore in terms of like, you know, don't watch this, don't do this, don't whatever, like Harry Potter's witchcraft, like you don't do that, you know. And also being told that the world's gonna end a lot, you know. So like sometimes I think that like the fear is helpful. You should fear God. You need to have a healthy fear of God, because
I'm tripping out right now, bro, because I didn't even say, I just said a Christian, but
are they Jehovah's Witness?
I grew up Jehovah's Witness.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, yeah.
That's something that I have never, I think people that know me might know that, but that's a whole reason of like why I am the way I am today, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, and it's interesting you said that, because now it's like a complete different like way to relate.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Yeah.
So you know what's up. You know.
Yeah. I was talking to my grandma last night. You know, and I was like talking about how sad I was and blah blah blah, and you know, sometimes I do want more practical advice,
bro.
You know, but then it's just like, well, you know, when everything, you know, basically goes to shit and, you know, and everybody's saved, you know where you want to be, you know, what's his name? Say it. I'm like, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They mean good, you know. People
100%.
mean good.
Yeah.
I feel like that. I have a strong feeling, or a good. You know, I always think people mean good.
Yeah,
You know.
100%. You know, she loves me so much, and she wants me to be safe. She wants me to be
Yeah, of course.
healthy, and wants me to be taken care of. And like everybody has a different perspective of what that looks like.
Yeah.
You know, and ultimately, I think you kind of got to find your own place within that. But you know, if you hear somebody that loves you and they're telling you something, you know, you should listen. Doesn't always mean they're right, but you know, at the very least, feel the love that is behind the intention.
I was trying to see your books over there. I was trying to see if I could spot
Oh
any.
yeah. Well, I got some ones that are some go-tos for me. The
You were
Four
talking-
Agreements.
Oh, there you go. You were talking about practical advice and things like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All my books are. I've also got the. Somebody gave that to me, and it's a pretty evil book. Do you know anything about the 48 Laws of Power?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That.
Before you start reading it, says be careful. Like,
Yeah. I started reading. I'm like, ugh, like this is gross. And then I looked up the guy who wrote it. I'm like, this guy disgusts me. I don't want to read this guy's words, but there is some truth in it.
There's truth in something.
Yeah. But the Four Agreements, the Power of Now, some really good books. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Power of Now. I saw that one last time I was at Barnes and Noble.
Oh, you should read it.
Yeah.
It's by a dude named Eckhart Tolle. It basically just talks about how there's no other thing. You've never experienced anything else besides the present moment.
That's true.
As soon as you recognize the present moment is now in the past and you're in a new present moment. And the future is coming, but you only experience that. So it's like you don't have anything else. So it's like
down, right here, right now.
Yep.
Yeah, that's something I've been trying to work on. I guess this year, is be more present. Because I feel like a lot of people, especially nowadays with technology or phones, we're not present. It's like right now, what if we're having this discussion, this talk, and I'm just like,
I'll be like, bro, yeah, I'm on.
Turn off the. All right, thank you.
Make that a little bit easier.
Okay.
There's a lot of this is ASMR now.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is a very funny, kind of awkward moment, but I want you to be able to like sit comfortably and then.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's better. Yeah.
Yep.
ASMR.
There you go. Keep it. Hi, welcome back to my channel.
Yeah, I got deep into going back to the books and stuff. I got deep into like self-development at one point, early, maybe like 16, 17, and I just kind of went down that rabbit hole of like books like As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. Yeah, just books like that, and just because I wanted to be better, I'm like I gotta unlock these powers,
Me too, bro. I'm like constantly like either reading or listening or something to just like something empowerment. Like I just want to be stronger and more like in line, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely. It's interesting, man.
You ever read Meditations by Marcus Aurelius?
No, is that he's an emperor, right?
Yeah.
Rome emperor?
Yeah. He was like the most powerful man in the world at one point, and these are his personal writings. It was his journal.
Oh, yeah, okay. I've heard of it. I never read it.
It's real interesting because it was never meant to be read by anybody. It's just his thoughts, the thoughts of the most powerful man in the world.
Right, yeah, because he conquered all of like Europe and Eastern Asia. And
people loved him too, as far as I can. I mean, maybe not the people he conquered or whatever, but he was known as like a really great leader.
Right.
Amongst his people, I guess, everybody's an enemy to somebody, I think. But yeah, and it's kind of weird to read a dude's like diary like that's like Anne Frank or something, where it's like so raw and so real, and that there's no reason for them to be lying about how they feel. So it's like that you're getting the truth with something like that.
Those are the best.
Yeah.
But I think besides books, I could read. I read like right now. I guess I'm reading Russ.
Oh, okay.
I fuck with. I felt like with Russ this year, Like my brother had been talking about him. Excuse me. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, bro. And then eventually I started hearing more and more. And then I even went to his concert when he was here in LA. It was so dope. Nice. But before that, I picked up on his book. He's got 2 books now. And again, there's self-development. You know, again, it's about just being you. And like the whole time it was you. It was always in you. And that's the message, you know. And that's what I've been trying to develop too through music. You know, trying to be a better person and express. I guess my writings are my songs. Like if you listen to, like when I first started, I was doing reggaeton in Spanish. And that was sounding a certain way. I guess people that know me or that hear my music, they know what I'm talking about. Till now, like you listen to my stuff, and if you've been following, you can see the whole like change. And I know it hasn't even stopped yet. Like I haven't even hit my peak or anything. I know it's still going.
Yeah.
You know, so that's like my writing. Like you can see the development of what I'm talking about. Like if you listen to my music, you could hear what I'm talking about. You could pick up on certain things, and you'll start to know who like D2blee is or D2blee. Like, you know, the 2 sides of. At the end, that's what D2blee means. Like it's 2 D2blee, 2 E's. Like it's my initials of my name, but it's 2 people. I've always felt like I've been this person, you know, like good and bad. Especially now talking about where we come from.
Yeah.
The whole Christian, you know, uprising. And it's like I've always been battling with good and evil.
Oh, bro, same.
It's crazy how you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, it was like that fight, the battle.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, I know that's right, and that's what they taught me. But this over here is just like, oh, my dream, and I gotta follow this, and everything is telling me to chase, you know, go that way.
Yeah.
And then if I go this way, like, man, I feel, because back again to when I stopped making music for 10 years, I felt bad. I felt weak. I felt like I was doing nothing.
Yeah.
I felt dead to a certain point. And once I got back into music, everything started going right. Because for those 10 years, everything was going wrong. And besides having my son, which is my biggest blessing, but everything was going wrong. I was going to jail. I was, like, everything was going wrong, bro. Everything was messing up. I was doing bad. Once I got back into music, it's like everything aligned. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, something that as passionate as you are about it, like the idea of you not doing that for that long, like you're probably miserable. Like, you know, I couldn't imagine, bro. I can't imagine not doing music for like a month. Like to do that for 10 years, like, you know. But something maybe sometimes like that kind of resistance or like lack of engagement. When you come back, it's like, you know, because you're pent up. You're like
pent up, yeah. That's true, man. Because when I got back in 2022, it was just like, okay, I'm only gonna do this for 2 years. I told myself, like, I'm gonna do this for 2 years and go as hard as I can within my possibilities, within my budget, within whatever I have around me, and let's see what happens. And now it's been, 2025 going on 2026, so 4 years.
So you passed your own test.
Yeah. And now, like, the things that I've seen, like, within that, like, my life, you know, within the music, that sometimes I don't even share. I don't even talk to a lot of people. I don't talk to people. Sometimes they say, you know, it's better for you to just keep your things. And then I changed in 2023. I even tweeted it. I was like, I'm going to let my music do the talking. Boom. I stopped talking so much about, oh, I want to do this. Oh, I'm an artist. As a matter of fact, when people ask me, like, oh, what do you do? I'd be like, oh, I do this. I'm not even like, oh, I'm an artist. They'll figure it out. Eventually, they'll know, oh, you do music? Oh, cool. Yo, you do this? Yeah. But I'm like, it's so real to me that it's who I am. Like, it shouldn't be a surprise, you know? Like, if you really want to get to know me, you'll know who I am. You'll know I'm this, I'm that. You know, I'm David, and I'm also an artist. You know, but yeah, it was crazy, bro. Like almost every day or every other day, I'd be like, man, I should be making music. For 10 years, imagine.
No, man, and you know, and then you were getting into trouble and shit around that time too, and it's like, yeah, I don't know, like, what were you like doing some like shady dealings or whatever to make ends meet? Is that what you got caught up with? Or I mean,
well, I mean, I did my time, you know. I got locked up multiple times, but I was, you know, I was trying to not discover. I mean, probably discover myself, but at the same time trying to make ends meet.
Yeah.
You know, like a job wasn't cutting it, so I try to, you know, whatever it is I could find. I'll sell shoes. I'll sell whatever it is I could find. I'll sell. You know,
Yeah.
and I got to a point where I just started meeting people, and okay, well, you know, getting into that lifestyle.
How'd you get back into music?
It was always there. It's always been a part of me, you know. And the way that I got back into music was I just craved it, you know.
Yeah.
It was a craving that I had to satisfy. I had a relationship for 2 years, like 2019, 2020. It didn't end well. I got back. I was single again, so I had more time. You know, like
Hell yeah. No, just kidding.
I rediscovered myself. Like, okay, and I just went. I moved in with my brother because my brother also around that time he also broke up with his girl.
Oh, so you guys were, you know, in the same mode. You guys are like, we're going out. We're gonna go do some shit.
We actually, my brother's not really like a go out type of dude. Like, yeah, he does go out, but not really like crazy. I feel like I'm crazier. I'm the one that likes to go out, you know, clubbing, and not as much anymore. But before I was like out, you know.
Yeah.
I mean? Yeah. But that's how I met a lot of people as well, though. So that's why I don't regret it.
Yeah.
And it goes back to like everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, the people I know now that are people that are very influential, I met them clubbing.
Wow.
I was a club promoter for like 2 years.
Oh shit! So you were real invested in that world. Wow.
See, yeah. So then that's how I started meeting people in the streets, people that.
Yeah, that's how you get into fucking trouble.
So to answer your question, I was just discovering, getting into whatever I can, you know, just out there.
Yeah.
You know, just hustling, living life.
So what was the first thing that you put out when you were back into music?
It's this song in Spanish, a reggaeton song is called, I remember now, it's one of my favorite songs still up to this date. And it's called El DM. Yeah, El DM. And that song, I did it with some people, with the help of some people from Colombia.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was one of my first songs.
Wait, Colombia like the country or like the...
Colombia, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Country, Colombia. Yeah, with an artist that I met through people I met, you know, and he helped me out. And it's called El DM.
Wow.
So it's still one of my favorite songs, but it's still very underrated because it was like one of my first ones.
Yeah.
So it's like people didn't even know I was doing music. The people that discovered me like maybe after like 2 or 3 songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had another song that was like a real Mexican rap song, and that one blew up. Yeah, people started like noticing, oh, he's making music again. Okay, cool, you're back. Oh, we missed you, you know, like, oh, and I'm like, okay, this is me. Like, this is really who I am.
Yeah.
And then I just kept going. But throughout all that, like me doing music and chasing my dreams, you know, I was finding out where to live, you know, like renting bedrooms, having dead-end jobs, like just finding it, you know, finding money for the studio time, finding money for everything. So, you know what goes on with the music.
Yeah.
It's not cheap.
No.
You know, so it's just been the journey, you know. And that's what it is. It's the journey, not the destination.
Yeah. You said that you went to like a bunch of different states and stuff too, right? Like you were like funding your own tour.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Again, being out and about, you know, I got in touch with a promoter. Shout out to Charles, man. And he was able to plug me in, you know. And I was able to meet other people, and then it was like, okay, eventually I got with this guy that he does shows out of state, and we became cool friends.
Wow.
He invited me to do a show. I think the first show was in, where was it? I think it was Texas, or Colorado. I think it was Colorado, and we went. You know, we drove some shows we flew, but it was the experience, man. It was amazing going out of state and just finding out people are so different than in LA.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a different world out there. Different personalities, different lifestyles. So it was dope.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Denver.
I love Denver.
Such a cool city.
Yeah.
Thinking of moving there.
I thought about moving too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool spot. I mean, their wages are higher. Their prices are lower. The people are nicer. There's more nature.
Oh man, it looks like a different world just being there.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you know how right here, well, Valley. I've always been in the Valley.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, other than going out to LA, but same thing. But we got mountains all around us. But once you go out there, they don't have no mountains.
Mm-mm.
So it looks like the world just looks different. Like you can see further.
Yeah.
And then it's like this.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's like, and then their altitude, they're high up there.
Yeah.
It's funny because they told us, hey, when you go to Denver, just watch your booze, you know,
Oh, because you'll get real fucked up.
You'll get real fucked up.
Oh, wow.
We didn't believe it.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, you know, we can drink, we can hang. I mean, we drink all the time out here. Like, it's nothing.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like, we're fucking warriors. We went out there, we were fucked up, bro. Shit face.
That's funny.
Fucking shit face, bro. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
And we still didn't listen, man.
Mm-mm.
We were there for like longer than expected. I went out there, I did a show. I think we got there on Thursday. The show was on Friday. I was supposed to leave like Sunday.
Yeah.
But I know some people from out there. Shout out to my man, Chris Angel, bro. DJ Chris Angel. My friend out there. I met him out here, you know. And he lives out there. So we missed our flight. So we ended up staying with him at his house. We went out to watch, you know, see the city. He took us around, started meeting different people. We got into some shit out there. And then we ended up missing our flight again.
God damn.
Bro.
Is it because you guys were all fucked up?
Not because we were fucked up, but we were just having fun.
I
like
see.
we were in our adventure
So
time.
were you missing the flights on purpose?
No, not on purpose, bro.
But you're just having fun and then, fuck, wait, hold on, we gotta get to the fucking airport or...
It was like, okay, we missed our flight, so let's get another one. Okay, when's the next one? Well, it's at 8:30 in the morning. All right, bro, fuck it. You know? We gotta go. Like, you got a flight.
Yeah.
But then between here and then, it's like a lot of time in between.
Yeah.
So we'll go out, club or a bar. We'll meet people. You know, we'll meet some girls with some chicks. Oh, let's go to another bar.
Yeah.
Okay, well now it's a party. Now it's like fucking 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
We got a flight to catch.
Yeah. Fuck it, we'll just stay up at this point.
Like, fuck yeah. And then something will happen, bro. Like, like a car breaking down.
Fuck, your car broke down on top of it all?
Not in my car, my homie's car.
Oh, fuck.
It broke down in the middle of a random ass neighborhood, bro.
Wow.
Like, man, if my boy Chris watching this, bro, he's gonna laugh. And yeah, bro, it was just like a fun time, you know, memorable moments of just like being out on tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a little...
I think it's a little loose or something.
Yeah, look at that. Okay, sure.
My mics at home do that too. It starts like to.
Yeah. And this one is doing that so much, but maybe that'll...
That's cool. I won't touch it. I'll leave it alone. Yeah, but tour's definitely fun. Going out of state, I was loving it. That's when I told myself, I'm like, damn, this is really what I'm about. Like I would not mind living in hotel. I love living in hotels. Like nice hotels, not shitty hotels.
Yeah.
But
I don't even care. I'll stay in a motel.
just the feeling of being out there and like chasing your dreams, you know, and not doing it for 10 years. Think about it, you know, like it's like when you get in the studio after not recording shit, or you know, it's like that feeling of like accomplishment and like but then there's also crazy stories that happen, you know, like just you're actually out there in the wild. You know, you're out there getting it.
Yeah,
so
man.
there's also potential for things to go wrong.
Yeah.
And like in one of those times, I think it was El Paso, the club got shot up.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And people actually, like, people died.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. And we weren't there because we had our show was the next night.
I see.
It was like a Saturday night. We got there Friday.
Whoa. That must have fucked with your head too, to be like, holy shit, like, you know.
You know, everything happens for a reason type of shit.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, man. But there's good stories, there's bad stories, like missing flights and overspending, you know, and not knowing like how to budget.
Yeah.
It's
But it all ends up working out at a certain point. Like, you know, you're here now. You know, you fucking made it.
We made it back.
Yeah, you made it back.
Yeah, man. Or another one I'm thinking about is like paying my rent.
Yeah.
Like, oh, man, like do I'm like, you
Do I
know,
pay my rent or do I tour and
Yeah.
hang out with bad bitches? Like,
bad bitches,
yeah, yeah,
bad bitches.
yeah.
Fuck the rent.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Man, what's your favorite city to play in? You think, or what was your favorite place during that tour?
So far, and this is gonna be funny because this is when I'm wearing the hat. Chicago.
Wow.
I love Chicago. Shout out to Chicago. All my followers from Chicago, my friends. That was that hands down is the best city ever. Like, it's beautiful. It's amazing. Wow. It's like this vibe that it's just like you feel it as soon as you touch down. It's like, okay, Chicago. Like, it's really like amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, it was an amazing city. I performed there and the people were so dope. I didn't know what to expect going in there because I'm like, oh, LA.
Yeah.
You know, I'm LA. I'm like, Dad, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know the way I dress. Excuse me. And then once I'm like, I'm there and I perform and everybody's like so cool.
Yeah, man. I mean, everybody in LA likes to just like,
yeah,
just fucking do nothing. You know, I feel like it's hard to get them to pull the energy out. But Chicago's not like that. They were hype.
Not at all, bro. They're so supportive, hyped.
Wow.
You know, like not like LA. LA for sure. Now I understand when people, artists, like are like, oh, LA is a tough crowd. It really is. And like you say, it's all like I'm cool.
Things are too cool.
I'm too gangster, you know. Too like, I can't be doing that. I can't be like supporting somebody because.
And then a lot of them are also artists, or like there's so many people trying to do all the same thing. So it's like this kind of era of like, even like competition, I feel like, or like, you know, I think if you're not supportive, you're fucking up, because the more you support people, the more you're gonna get supported. But I also think that people just see so many artists out here that it's like saturated, and they're just like, you know.
I think it's the Hollywood mentality.
Yeah.
You know? Hollywood. Yeah. Lifestyle.
Yeah. People don't like to talk to each other out here either. Like on the streets, like even just looking at somebody, like immediately they look away, and people just like, I think everybody out here feels like they're being judged and that they are like a fraud almost. Like I think everybody has this kind of like imposter syndrome, and like they just don't want to be found out, you know, which is why they don't end up talking to people. Like
makes sense.
That's the vibe that I'm fucking getting, because, bro, I'm makes so, sense. Like, I want to talk to people. I want to talk to everybody. I fucking love people. But, you know, like, even I get into that mode because it's like I'm surrounded by it, you know? And
I'm the same way, man. I love talking to people. I love meeting people. I was actually just thinking about this the other night because I got a new iPhone, finally, you know? The other one broken. I got a new phone, and I decided to just start a new iCloud, like start clean. So I'm like, whoever matters is going to call me. And at that point, I'll figure, who is this? Oh, okay. Well, I just got a new phone. I'm going to save you. I'm going to lock you in. Nice. Because my other phone had like 5,000 fucking contacts. And I didn't know who half of the people were. I mean, eventually, if I knew I had to find somebody, it's there. Yeah. But with that being said, it's like, I noticed that I went out and I already had like 20 contacts. So I'm like, I love networking. I love talking to people. Half of the reason, and I know the people I know, is because I talk. Yeah, like it's something like you. I met you the same way, right? We talked, we clicked, and then like now we're here, and now we click more. Like okay, now we got similar backgrounds, and that's how I feel it should be, you know. But I've also gotten in trouble for being too friendly. You know?
Really? What? In trouble for what?
You know, like, oh, you too friendly. Like when you meet a girl. Or something.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, that's the only time that I can imagine it being an issue.
Oh, you're too friendly.
I get in trouble too, and I'm like, no, I'm just like nice to everybody. Like you don't get it. Like I'm not. And you're just like, why are you giving her some whatever? I'm gonna get myself in trouble. But
let's talk about it, bro. Let's talk about it. Let's get you in trouble.
Yeah, let's get me in trouble right now. No, but it's just like I love to talk to everybody, but some people will use that to their advantage because they just want attention, and sometimes you're feeding into something that like is ultimately not helping anybody. But you know, I'm genuinely interested in people. Like if I'm talking to somebody, it's because I actually want to know. Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
It's good. I mean, we're social
creatures. Yeah. Oh. Totally. I'm a creature. Yeah. How do you meet Austin?
Oh, bro, that's a good question. How did I meet Austin, bro? Damn, Austin, if you're watching this, bro, I'm sorry. Hold on.
He's probably like, how did I meet him?
Okay, we're the
I
same.
don't remember.
No, I definitely met him at a show. He must have seen me perform.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, you know what? I'm lying.
Is it
bro.
Instagram?
It was Instagram.
Yeah,
It was
awesome.
Instagram.
Reaching out to people.
Yeah, it was Instagram. I think he saw a video that I posted or a song. He's like, "Yo, I really fuck with your music." So supportive off the gate. I mean, you could tell when somebody's being genuine.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know Austin, and it was like it clicked. I'm like, yeah. He invited me out to a show. I'm like, bro, like, are you charging for performing? No, just come out, bro. It's all love, you know.
Yeah.
Once I met
He's
him,
like, you're like, are you paying? He's like, it's all love.
we're paying with love.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, bro. It was all love, you know. It was a great vibes and
No,
just
for
like
real.
you know, he knows a lot of people too. Just genuine all the time, showing love, checking in, like, hey, bro, how you doing? I got an opportunity for you.
Mm-hmm.
Come out. And yeah, you know, my first actually dope show out here was with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Long Beach, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity. I met other people. I met you, but I didn't even know it was you.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I was running around with a rat mask, like, you know, like trying to get people to pose with it.
And it was so dope because then I saw the video and it was like everybody was holding that.
Yeah.
It was you were wearing a rat mask.
Yeah.
Like yeah, and then he was having people holding it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just wanted
Taking pictures with people.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta do something. I had
Out
the
the
rat
box,
mask
for sure.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck it. Like, hey, you can hold this? Can you hold this? Can you hold this? And it was great. And I was meeting people and I was making connections, and they would laugh and they would be like, oh, you know.
That was a great idea.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, I think you're really good at that kind of stuff too. Like, I can just tell, like, oh, also thank you so much for chiming in during the Sinclair Barrett show.
Oh,
because honestly, that was like kind of a saving moment for me. And I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't know what the hell I was going to talk about next. And so you came in, I'm like, oh, cool. I got something to talk about now. And that really helped me.
Anytime, man. I was having a great time. It was a real dope setting. And I liked the intimate, you know? Because when I got there, I didn't know what to expect. I was like, it was going to be a show. But one thing I've always said when people ask me, like, same question, like, oh, how is it to perform and things like that? I tell them that not one show is the same.
Yeah.
Every show is different. Like you could prepare as an artist, you could be ready with your music, but the stage is always going to be set different. Like either you have a stage that's built or a stage on the floor, you know. It could be a huge stage, it could be a small stage. Lighting, it could be no lighting.
Exactly.
It could be a really good dope sound system or shitty.
Yeah.
I've had most of them, you know, different. So that's also developed me as an artist.
Yeah, you have to be quick on your toes. Like, I think you're right. Every show that I have, there is one thing at least that is a problem that is like, okay, that's this show's problem, and this is this show's, like, you know, good things about it. It's got this,
Yeah.
but then this and this, and like that combination like slightly alters how you interact with the thing. I was tripped out, dude, with the Sinclair Barrett show, because like that place, like you've been in that room multiple times, and
in that room specifically.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I've only been there one time.
Okay, one time,
but it was a different room.
Oh, maybe.
I don't think it was that room.
Well, that's maybe. I feel like you have been in that room though. Regardless, I've been in that room a million times,
right.
And it's because I rehearsed there, and then Austin has thrown a lot of shows in that room.
Okay.
But it never felt like that before, to where it felt like fucking Jimmy Kimmel. Like it felt like, holy shit, like this is something totally new.
It really did.
Randomly, like that girl just happened to know about fucking like AI and machine learning.
Yeah, well, she was a engineer.
She was like a she was something about animals and like nature, wildlife,
marine biologist,
wildlife biologist. I think is what it was.
Yeah.
But then she's like, yeah, I study machine learning and blah blah blah, and like this is why I don't think that that's gonna happen with AI. And then and then now I'm just interviewing her.
Yeah.
You know, and it's
Yeah.
totally organic. Like, you know, I love that kind of shit where it's just like, ooh, click, click, click.
Yeah.
I got the footage
cool.
back for it, and it's so fun. It's so cool.
That's awesome.
I can't wait to do more of those.
Yeah, it was real dope.
You should hop on that too. Like, you know, we should have a D2blee interview on the Sinclair Barrett show too. But
yes, again, shout out to Sinclair Barrett.
Yeah, 100%.
Amazing opportunities for artists. Appreciate you.
Yes, Sinclair Barrett, Austin Williams.
Yes, Austin.
Yes, you guys are fantastic.
I see you, Austin. I see you looking at me.
Yeah, we can see you right now.
We can see
looking at you right now.
Looking at you. I know. Oh, he's laughing. Look at him.
Yeah,
He's laughing.
He's like, those motherfuckers.
Great guy, man. I love Austin.
Yeah. I used to the way that I met Austin. I worked at the movie theater with him.
Oh, okay.
He was a security guard at a movie theater, and
I could definitely see him as a security guard.
Yeah. He'd just walk around. He'd be, you know, chatting up all the you know, young beautiful women.
Don't get him in trouble, bro.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, legal first off. Yes. But no, he wasn't that, like, whatever. But no, he was so cool. Like, I would, you know, we just clocked each other as like, oh, that's a real motherfucker right there. Like, you know,
my boy got Riz.
Yeah, he got Riz for sure. Yeah, Austin, he can talk circles around most people. But yeah, man, he was working at the theater. I was like young. I started working there when I was like 16, 17. And you know, we became friends for like a few years through that. And he wasn't doing Sinclair Barrett at all at that point. Like, he had released some music, which I don't even think a lot of people know about. So I'm sorry if
I need to hear that, bro.
I'm gonna have to show you some.
I need to hear that, bro. I didn't even know this.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm allowed to say what his name is, so I'm gonna let him comment if he wants people to know. But you know, a little birdie told me that maybe he might want to make some songs soon. So
okay,
we'll see.
Right.
But yeah, he was doing that, and like, you know, we would just hang out, we'd smoke, we'd talk about like fucking spirituality and the universe and like, and just all this shit. And you know, and then he started doing the Sinclair Barrett stuff, and he hit me up at some point, I guess. I don't even remember when he hit me back up again, but we clicked right back in. Like the other day I talked to Austin for 6 hours on the phone.
Damn. 6 hours. 6
fucking hours, bro. Straight heat the whole time. Yeah, it was just like high level fucking conversation because like.
That's how you know it's real, bro.
Yeah, man.
Conversations. That's how I love conversations. I honestly love talking.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking rapper, so I guess I have to. But I love having conversations. If it's a real conversation.
Yeah.
You know. But I didn't mean to.
No, you're chilling. No, you're chilling. This is a real conversation.
But 6 hours is something.
6 hours is a long fucking time. Man.
That's a whole shift.
Yeah,
almost.
Exactly, bro. Like,
no breaks.
It feels like work talking to him sometimes. Like, not in a bad way, but like that it's just so like cerebral or whatever. But I love talking too, man. And I think that it's like there's an art form to it also of like the push and the pull and like, you know, your turn, my turn, like, you know. I like the aspect of it where it's like it feels like, you know, that like the balloon game where like you have a balloon, everybody's hitting it, nobody wants to let it hit the ground. Exactly. And it's like if you let that balloon hit the ground, you're a piece of shit. Like you better be trying. It can hit the ground as long as you're trying,
just bounce it back up.
But if you hit the balloon and somebody just walks past it, you're like, fuck you. Like how dare you? Like you know, it's sacred.
Yeah, it's definitely a form to it. You got to know how to. It's an art that's being lost, you know, with all the text messages and DMs and all that. Because when I'm talking to someone, I don't know how they're coming at me. I don't know. I like to joke. Even if it's on text or DM, I'll throw a joke at you.
Yeah.
But sometimes I feel like, maybe I shouldn't because they might take it, they might not understand that I'm joking.
Through text, especially.
You know, through text. And it happens like if I'm talking to someone that I'm getting to know or something like that. It's like, oh, man.
Yeah, you think you're being funny, and they're like, "This guy's an asshole." Like, yeah, bro,
weirdo.
You know what I've been liking is like AI scares the shit out of me, but really? Like a little bit. I think that people are getting too reliant on it, and it's eventually going to just be like, what's the point of having a brain if you know?
I can see that happening.
You know, everybody just anything now. It's like, how long do I need to cook this thing for? ChatGPT, tell me exactly what to fucking do. I don't care. But something that I've used it for recently is like when you're texting now. If you have the new iOS update, like when somebody sends you a text, it gives you potential responses.
What the hell?
Yeah, so it's like,
are you serious? So I could just be like, say something I don't even mean?
Yeah, 100%. Because like, and I use that sometimes because like, sometimes somebody will text me something. I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck to say to this, or I'm gonna say way too much, or I'm thinking about it too hard.
Yeah.
But then the responses will just be like, okay, I'll do that. And I'm like, oh, I can just say that, huh?
It's cool.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Allowed to say that.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if you are a person that doesn't know how to talk, maybe that could help you.
Yeah, I guess I don't.
But us, no. I bet you had another response to that. Like you could actually think. Your response.
Yeah. But my response was gonna be all fucking wordy and crazy. Like,
see, sometimes for us, that's not good, right?
Yeah.
So I catch myself too. Like, I'm saying way too much.
Yeah.
Let me just say yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of like.
Yeah, I'm trying to explain myself, trying to seem like a good person or whatever. I'm like, oh, I can just fucking, I can say no. Yeah. I can do whatever I want.
And the way I type, it's like with periods. With
me too.
Commas.
Punctuation.
Yeah. Exclamation points, you know.
Yeah.
Quotations.
Exactly. Yeah. Flavor, man.
Yeah, some flavor and some flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But it's definitely an art that a lot of people don't have. Just like writing, you know. But that's why we're artists, I guess. You know, that's why we're able to communicate. We're able to express. Think about how crazy it is to make a song, bro, or to like make something out of nothing.
Yeah.
And that to me trips me the fuck out. How people are able to make something out of nothing. Like whoever created this couch, this microphone, you know, our clothing.
Yeah, bro, all of it.
They thought about it and said, "Oh, look at this. Let me do it." And boom, boom. Yeah, they made it happen. They gathered the elements like Roblox and made that sword, made that whatever you got to make. You know what? Yeah, same thing with music.
I think about that with like just, it is everything that we use, even the words that we use were like created by people that are long dead. You know?
Yeah.
We're using a language that's not ours. We live in places that we didn't build.
True.
Eat food that we didn't find. Like,
for real.
What the fuck? You know, the thing that comes from me is the art. Like that's like one of the only things that I actually create and produce.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
You know?
It's amazing. I love it. See, and that's why I couldn't give it up. Going back to the 10-year thing, I couldn't give it up. It bothered me. It's like, this is what I'm meant for. And then I even had like a battle, you know, with like family. You know, my dad being, you know, he's a pastor, you know, so he's always wanted me to do like, you know, God's work and things like ministry, that. And being more part of the church and stuff like that. And which I'm not opposed to, but I'm like, look, like, why did I try to leave that for 10 years and I'm still stuck here, you know? Like, it's more than just a childish dream. Because that's what I thought it was for a second. Like, it was just a childish imagination. Like, that's what it was. Yeah. I tried to let it go. And then now I'm an adult now, and it's still there. And I'm still trying, you know, I'm still.
And you see the way that people respond to it, and you're like, this is real. Like, there's no, you know, like, they're not faking the reaction. Like, your music's really fucking good, man.
Appreciate it.
I was listening to it, and I was like, wow, like, this is really, like, the energy there and the vibe is just, like, so nice to sit in. Like, not a lot of people, like, create something that just feels, like, pleasant to listen to and to sit in and, like, you know, it's like a trust that you have in an artist, like that they're going to carry you through this moment, and like you do that really well.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And it means a lot, to be honest, to hear that, you know, and to hear from different people and who it's coming from. Like everybody's different, you know, everybody like, I know we're having this interview now, this conversation, but what about when somebody tells you something that you did not expect? Yeah. Like in Chicago, I remember coming down, you know, did my thing, thinking it was one of the worst performances I ever did, you know, in my mind. Yeah. Because I performed songs that I've never done out here. Yeah. You know, because the show was supposed to be an R&B show, and I'm a reggaeton artist. Yeah. You know, and so I did my version of R&B in Spanish. Yeah. And I'm like, damn, that was freaking. I still did it. I go down, you know, and I start going, you know, going back to like entertain, you know, with the crowd, mix with the crowd, and I get people coming up to me like, "Hey, man, like that's dope." People that don't even understand what's really being said, you know, and they're just vibing. And so when I hear that, it's like, okay, so that person's feeling it, and that person's feeling it, and this person comes from a different background, and this person comes from a completely different world. And so I'm like, I start piecing it together, and I'm like, so it's gotta be good.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm in my bedroom anymore doing music for myself, for my friends, because my friends are way long gone. Like the friends that I used to have back then, I don't even talk to them. Everybody got married, got kids, you know, went on with their lives, which by the way is beautiful, is amazing. That's what they chose, you know. But I'm still over here. I'm still making music. I'm still doing this. I'm still doing that, and people are receptive. And like I remember going from one monthly listener on Spotify for years, for like 3 years, bro. Like one monthly listener, and I was like, damn.
And then it's you. It's just you checking in your Spotify.
It's me from my bedroom.
Yeah. Is anybody listening to this one?
When I look at it,
Yeah.
let me say Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Because you know it tells you where people listen to you.
Yeah.
You know? That's cool about Spotify. So then I started noticing like, okay, the numbers are starting to climb. So okay, maybe now it's 5.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I'm just starting. It's 2022, and then 2023, 2024, and then this year was just like boom, like it blew up.
Wow.
The numbers just went sky high, and I shouldn't say sky high, you know, but to my sky, with my threshold, you know, it was just like whoa. So it's not just me anymore in my bedroom. Now I'm going out to the world.
Yeah.
I'm telling the universe like, yo, like I'm knocking on the door, like open up.
Mm-hmm.
So then here it is, you know, opportunities have been coming, like real big opportunities have been coming that now I have to think about. We talked about this off the mic, morals.
Yeah.
You know, like do they align with my morals? Do they not align with my morals?
Yeah.
Some opportunities I have to take them, some I have to let go, considering that I have a son, considering that now different people are starting to listen. So who do I want to be? Do I want to be a guide? Do I want to be a light to the world, or do I want to be a negative, you know, a negative light to the world? It goes back to everything, you know, to what we're discussing.
Yeah, man. I think ultimately, like you just want to probably be you. You know, like I think that showing up in the world like as you are is a light. You know, it's vulnerable, it's real, it's scary, and it's hard, but it's important that you show up as who you really are, as much as you can. You know, like there'll always be parts of you that you're gonna keep to you forever, probably. You know, and that's okay. I think that people should have that. You know, I definitely do. Like I have parts of me that are like, that's for me to know and for me to understand. But like as much of myself as I can bring into the world, I try to, because like it makes other people feel more comfortable to do the same thing. You know, it's scary to be yourself. Like, you know, we talk about conversations and like the art of it. Like, I think that the reason that people are so bad at conversations is because they're scared to be themselves and they want to say the right thing, you know, but there's no right thing. It should just be what you feel and who you are and how you are. But they're so concerned with like right and wrong that they forget to just look for real.
Right. No, it's definitely a juggle. You got to juggle.
Yeah.
You got to lay the cards on the table and see what character you want to build. You know?
Totally, yeah. Because I could be real fucking mean if I'm real about everything that I feel. You know, I could be an asshole. Like I have negative feelings and negative thoughts. So it's like, I understand what you're saying. Like, how do I want to show up in the world though? Because like that's where choices and stuff come in too.
No, I'm with that. You know, you gotta be real. You gotta be yourself.
Yeah.
And then you also have to understand that what you do impacts people.
Yeah.
Impacts others around you. And I feel like I didn't understand that until I had my son. You know, until I had something else to care about.
Yeah.
Somebody else. Because before it was just me. Like, yeah. But once you understand that there's people behind you, people that look up to you, people that, I mean, because I've also had messages like DMs from people like tell me certain things. Like I released a song about, you know, a certain topic, and then I get a response and saying, oh my God, you know, me too. Like now I connect to you, you know, I connect with you, and they'll tell me their story like in paragraphs, and I'd be like, oh damn, so this is impacting people more than I expect. So now I have to watch out with what I write, you know, I mean, still be myself, but not just be just, you know, throwing whatever sticks.
Yeah, you want to be careful at the same time.
Because I feel like if you're driven by something, you feel like you got that like like a higher calling, you could say.
Yeah.
Or like you really got something you're going for. Like with great power comes great responsibility. We know where that's
100%.
from. You know.
Yeah.
And that's just
yeah. I know I've known people, and probably even myself at certain points, but I've known people who are very powerful, but they don't know how to wield that, and they end up hurting people because they're just such a strong energy, and they don't realize how they affect people.
Mm-hmm.
And so they'll just say or do things that are good to them,
Mm-hmm.
but other people feel it, and it makes them, you know, sad.
I go to church, you know, every like Sunday, and one of those, well, as much as I can, you know, on Sunday. When I was there, the pastor, he said something about he went to his friend's house, and his friend's like a millionaire. He saw a pair of shoes laying down like by the door, and he's like, "Oh, I like those shoes." He's like, "Oh, really? What size are you?" He's like, "Oh, whatever, 10.5." His friend went and got him a box. Like, "Here, these are for you. Take them." I guess he had a bunch of them in his, you know, the pastor loves sneakers, loves shoes, whatever, but he didn't know what kind of shoes these were. He told one of his friends, like, "Hey, bro, like, you know, I got these." When his friend saw the shoes, he's like, "Bro, these shoes are worth like $2,000.
Whoa.
They were like some Travis Scott's or something like that. I may be mistaken, but yeah, there was like something, they were worth money. So the pastor, now knowing that, he's like, what kind of person would I be as a pastor to be wearing these $2,000 shoes?
Yeah.
Knowing that there's people that might look at them and stumble.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, look at this pastor, like, with $2,000 shoes, when there's people out there hungry, when they could use this towards. So see, like, the breakdown of that is like, you got to be conscious of what you're doing sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing pastors driving Rolls Royces and Bentleys and all that shit, wearing Rolexes and stuff like that, and I just be like, bro. Like,
yeah, I see.
Are you stealing?
I've seen that too. Yeah, I've seen it too. Or like, you know, driving nice ass things, and you know, and I get wanting to live in luxury, but you know, it does kind of go against like everything that, you know, Jesus was about and like things like that. But you know, we're such imperfect beings. Like, you know, it's everybody has their things, and there's certain offsets. Like, are you doing enough good to offset like what you're doing? But
I just feel like as long as you're being yourself, and if you feel like you're doing the right thing, that's it.
Yeah.
You know?
I knew a pastor whose license plate always made me laugh because
what did it say?
It wasn't on purpose. It was just given to them, but I thought it was hilarious. It was 8 like DA ho 69. 8 to ho 69. A pastor just driving around with his license plate. I thought it was so funny.
Ho 69. Oh my god.
So, you know, I don't know. It just made me think of that right now.
Somebody go tell him.
I know. I'm not going to say nothing.
Somebody tell him.
I feel like I really wonder if somebody like him like even realizes that is there, or if his mind just doesn't even go there, because my mind's dirty. My mind is
my mind,
impure. So it's like, you know, but I know that he used to like, you know, he was in a different stage in his life at one point, and he was, you know, clubbing and doing, you know, whatever he was doing back in his day. So I wonder if that even crosses his mind, or if he's like, of course, like, you know, like
he has to, especially if he's a pastor, man. Like you gotta know these things.
Yeah.
Like I remember I had a license plate too, like the license plate cover that said like, I don't know why, bro. I was young, and it said Pornhub.
Hell yeah.
.com.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that. And I was just like, what's a cool ass? I had a Jaguar at that time. I was
you know. You're like, I fuck.
I was like 19, 20. Like I was dumb, bro. Young, dumb. And then my brother's like, bro, because remember I said I moved in with my brother?
Yeah.
So he's like, hey, I don't know how to tell you this, but maybe you should take that off. I'm like, why? Like, what the fuck? Like, what? He said, yeah, well, our nephew and niece.
He was like, ooh, what's this website?
They're exactly. They're little. No. They're little. He's like, you don't want them to wonder what the hell that is, and look it up and then stumble. So I made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what I mean when you gotta kind of like,
Yeah.
I could have been like, man, fuck, man, don't tell me what to do. Like, well, sometimes
I know. I get that way a little bit sometimes, where it's like when somebody tells me I can't say something, I'm like, fuck you. Like I'm gonna say it. But
you a rebel.
yeah, I mean that's one of the only things that I'm kind of no, actually no, I think I am kind of rebellious by nature. But like, I don't like being told that I can't say something. But I will. You know, I'm careful with my energy.
There's times and place for everything.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Of course, if we're in the street and I tell you, hey, shut the fuck up. You know what the fuck?
Yeah,
Fuck you.
yeah.
But you just gotta be tactful. I feel like
Totally. You know, when I'm at church, like I'm not talking how I'm talking
point.
right now.
That's not the point.
I'm not saying none of the stuff that I'm saying here. But you know, yeah, there's a time and place for everything. That's what I am starting to realize too. It's like, you know, it's abstinence from whatever isn't always the answer, but it's like you gotta time your shit out like properly. You know.
Yeah, no, definitely. Now that I feel like I'm at a different place than I was a couple years ago. Now that I'm starting to catch an audience and starting to catch a following, or making a difference, you could say. Me personally, I have to see what it is what direction I'm going.
Yeah.
Like, where's the ship sailing? It's not no longer like wherever it takes us. Now it's like starting to take shape.
Yeah.
Of what I want to tell people, what I want to talk about.
Yeah.
That's my journey. Like, that's my route. It might be different for somebody else, but the way that my route has been constructed, my destination.
Yeah.
That's what it's been.
I
Starting
see.
to be more cautious and conscious.
Yeah.
Of what I'm developing.
I see that energy in you have a song called, I think it's 30 Down. Is that what it is?
Oh, 30 days in.
30 days in. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yep. That was a start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Is it crazy to look back on that version of yourself and be like, wow, like I've learned so much since then, or I've grown so much or changed?
Definitely. 2025 for me, this year has been a game changing in so many levels. I've been drinking since I was like 16. Like, not every day. Obviously, I'm not alcoholic, but parties, like everywhere, with friends.
Yeah.
And so this year I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go sober. I went sober for 6 months.
Wow. That's a
Like,
long time.
yeah, 6 months. I started getting counseling, like drug counseling. I went to therapy. Like, I went, like, I dead as like went whole in that. And then in the sobriety, 30 days in, I wrote that song. 30 days in, got my mind like a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, I was talking about how it felt being sober.
Yeah.
And just hoping that it helps people, because I feel like a lot of people, after that song, I was like, a lot of people like, oh, I'm trying to get sober too.
Yeah.
Oh, how do I stop smoking? I've been trying to, but I can't. And that's when it opened the doors to, as a matter of fact, the program where I was going, they showed it in their classes, that video.
Wow.
Like, oh, look, they promoted it. So a lot of ex-addicts or people trying to recover, they saw it. And they're like, oh, who is this guy? So I got followers from like sobriety, different walks of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your earlier music, was it more like hood rat type shit, or was it as positive, or?
Well, my earlier shit was like, if we're trying to go back to high school was more like a little bit more emo, you could say.
Oh, cool.
Like rap, but a little bit more like on Mac Miller.
Okay, that's cool.
Like J. Cole vibes. But then fast forward to 2022, when I started music again after a 10-year, drought. I was doing reggaeton. Mm-hmm. So definitely reggaeton is sex, drugs, party, alcohol. That's the vibe. And that's the wave,
Yeah.
And yeah, I was on that. I mean, but then after I started discovering myself with this journey of just self-enlightenment and self-mastery and discovery, I was like, man, maybe I got to tweak some things.
Yeah, man. You got to be careful not to be an instrument to, like, the devil. Or
that's what
whatever.
I was referring to, you know? Yeah. And it's cool to do party music. I mean, it sells. But one of my friends that makes music, he's like, bro, like, this music is what sells.
Yeah, man.
And that's what it does. He's like, whenever I make some music about God or about me, it never gets numbers. But when I throw ass, show ass on the videos, like it just gets numbers. And I'm like, duh,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Crack sells.
Crack sells,
You know.
So it's, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Like, what person do you want to be?
Yeah, man. They they say money is the root of all evil. It's like, yeah, you can make a lot of money doing and saying some real horrible shit, but it's like you're paying for it with your soul.
Yeah.
And yeah. No, I mean, honestly, I don't struggle with that much because I'll express negative emotions, but I won't put out negative energy, if that makes sense. Like, you can talk about the negative without being negative.
Oh, yeah. Like right now, right? We're talking about...
Yeah.
But we're not being...
From a positive angle.
We're not being, like, back and forth. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I think I feel... Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, but... I don't know. You know what song I hate?
Which one?
Percocet. Molly Percocet.
Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Bro, fucking hypnotic.
That's what I'm talking about. So... I haven't told this to anybody but like a handful of people. So I got offered a deal. This deal was like very, very, like, for me, where I'm at and where I'm coming from, it's like, okay, like, this is real. Like, I made it. Like, okay, we're starting to make some motion going on. If somebody's offering me this much and these resources and this label. But the music that I had to make, were the beats that were given to me, original beats. Like, I'm the only one that has that beat. Nobody else. I got the masters, and I got the rights to this music. But the beats were like not what I'm going for. Yeah. And it's like such a interesting time because I'm like, how is that now reaching me when I'm trying to like sober up, when I'm trying to...
Was it? It's okay. Was it on like some like dark shit, like the beats or the energy behind it or something?
It's just like on some shit that I'm not on. Yeah. It was like on that like Shoreline Mafia.
Okay, yeah.
Same shit like Percocet, like like once you hear that beat, you got to talk about this. Yeah. You can't hear a beat and talk about that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you can't get a soft little height, Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, and rap about some hard shit. Like as an artist, when you hear that beat, oh, I got to talk about this. Yeah. Because you can't talk about nothing else. This is the vibe it's giving you. So I had to like be like, nah, bro, like I'm working on something else right now. Yeah. I apologize, thank you for the offer, but I can't.
Did you just feel like an energy from like that like you just didn't want to associate yourself with or something? You felt like...
I just felt like it was going to shape me into something I don't want to be.
I see. Yeah.
It's like, I think I told somebody close to me when I told them what happened, and they're like, why don't you take it? Why don't you sign it? Why don't you do it? It's like a rare opportunity. I'm like, yeah, but imagine being like in a car going somewhere you don't want to go for a couple of days, that you don't want to be there, and you're already not even there, and you're already thinking like, fuck, I'm already dreading, I'm already hating it.
Yeah, but they're like, here's a cheeseburger, and you're like, all right, I guess I'll eat my cheeseburger.
I've been in situations like that before where I'm like, I don't want to be here, bro. Yeah. Like, it's just so tiring, and you're not yourself. Yeah. You're just there because, like, and I don't want to be that. I feel like that's the definition of selling your soul. Yeah. Yeah. So there's a couple songs 100%. That if you listen to that I've been dropping. I just dropped a song last week. And then I'm sorry, I just kind of went off.
What's the name of the song?
That's what I was trying to remember. Right now.
Yeah. Like,
I just dropped it too. Let me see.
This man's got so much music out that.
Writing, bro. I've been writing a lot. But I just dropped this song the other day, and it's actually a song that I wrote in the beginning of the year when this whole thing was going on, like around April and stuff. It's called, if you just want to look it up, Let It All Work Out. So I feel like, anyway, going back to that, I feel like that's the definition of selling your soul, like not going against what is not right. I personally couldn't do it, so I rejected that. And I'm thinking, if that's coming my way already, then something else is going to come that's bigger and much better. Yeah. So if they're offering X amount of money to do this, and by the way, the contract mention like full participation. So I had to have full participation in whatever their version of me and what this project is.
Oh, I hate that terminology.
Yeah. So when I asked like what does full participation mean, they were like they were kind of being shady
They're like,
around.
you're our bitch. That's what it means.
Pretty much, you know.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
that goes against everything respect the hustle is about, everything about what Doble is, and I'm not gonna feel comfortable, bro.
Nah. It's not worth it. But it is a sign, like you said, of like, okay, there's something here. If somebody's willing to offer me this, then I'm definitely gonna get something else. And I don't, you never want to come at those kind of things from a place of desperation.
Yeah,
if you can avoid it.
Exactly.
Because they can smell that shit too, and they'll take advantage.
They really could.
Yeah.
So it's again, it goes with choices, and that's one of the hard decisions I had to make this year, which was rejecting a deal that I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Like this is what artists are about. Artists are like, we're waiting for a fucking chance. We're waiting for a deal.
Yeah.
And it could have been life-changing money. I could have done a couple of things with that, but I have, faith, very spiritual man, here, but something else will come around. And actually something else did come around. This year I made a song with one of my favorite artists actually from high school, bro. His name's Rocky Fresh. Shout out to Rocky Fresh. This man he's from Chicago. That's why I went to Chicago, I'm like, okay, I gotta see the city.
Take a look at this real quick, make sure that we're all good. Check. Hello?
Mike.
You should be chilling.
All right. A little static.
Yeah, just
a little turbulence.
Yeah, a little bit of interference.
As soon as I mentioned that, it was like,
I know, it's too powerful.
Paranormal activity.
Yeah,
bro.
All right. Okay, oh, yeah, it's doing it still. All right, hold on a second. All right, so you're telling me about Rocky Fresh?
Oh, yeah, man. That was a dream come true, to be honest. So he's a Chicago rapper, signed to Maybach Music. Also had a record deal with Rostrum Records. Rostrum Records is like Mac Miller was signed to that.
Wow.
Wiz Khalifa. A lot of talented people come from these, Maybach Music. We know about Meek Mill and all that. A lot of people come from that camp too. But Rocky Fresh, I used to listen. I actually discovered Rocky Fresh when I was in high school, like 11th, 12th, no, like 10th and 11th grade. That's when I just wanted to become a rapper. Like, I didn't even know how to write a song, but I just wanted to be a rapper. Like, I just wanted to do it. And his music got me through high school. Like he's if you guys want to check him out, Rocky Fresh, amazing artist from Chicago. And years later, like while I'm talking like 12, 13, 14 years later, I sent him a DM, like, bro, I'm a fan, respect, I love to work with you. And to my surprise, this man, he DMs back, bro. And I'm like, holy fuck, this is not real life. It's not fucking real life. And it was real life, bro. Like 2 months passed and we worked on a song together. And I made that song back in like January or February. I also happened to go to Chicago around that time. We're supposed to link up to make a music video. It didn't happen. Things just, it wasn't right at the time. So it didn't happen, but we made a song together, and that's like one of my, bro, like I made it moments. I made it. Like I looked up. I actually have a picture of him when I was like 17 years old. I gotta look for it. Somebody's gotta have it. One of my friends. Yeah, bro. Years later, shit manifested and it happened. And now, like, dude, that's another sign of like, okay, you gotta keep making music. Like this is happening. So I rejected that deal, but then I got this completely independent. Like I didn't have to do no weird shit. No, like weird shit meaning like contracts or like, oh, no, it was just like, oh, you want to make a song, bro? Let's do a song. Boom,
Yeah.
Cool. That's simple. No, like industry shit. Like, oh, we gotta sign this, we gotta sign that. Like, no, it was just real organic, dope, supportive, bro. Like everything. Yeah.
That's so crazy to have somebody that you like looked up to, and like, it's like not expecting it to lead to anywhere, and like, you send something like that, and like you're like, there's no way that this person's ever even gonna see it. So like you like have no pressure on it, and something about having no pressure on it is like makes it so smooth, and like it is received by that person like in a specific way. It's so cool, man. I'm really happy for you.
Yeah, bro. And it's crazy because we made that song, and then eventually I got a chance to go to Chicago and perform out there, and it was like things are just clicking. Like something makes sense, you know. Like
Yeah.
everything was just. It feels like a fucking journey.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm living what I wanted to do when I was like 12 years old.
Yeah.
10 years old. You know, I'm living my dream from every aspect of it. So I'm very grateful for everybody that's been supporting, you know, seeing my come up. By the way, the name of that song's Came Up. Rocky Fresh, D2blee. But yeah, it's been an amazing time.
That's awesome. What do you got coming up?
Coming up, 2026, looking forward to just collaborating with more people. Definitely some changes to my sound are coming.
Cool.
You know, working with some amazing producers that I've been knowing for a while, but now it's time to take that, you know.
I want to make a song with you.
Let's do it.
Cool.
Let's do it. Yeah. I saw your song, your video, your music video.
Oh, yeah.
The astronaut one.
Yeah,
Yeah, man,
man,
that was
thanks.
dope. It was real creative.
Thanks, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
shot that shit for free 99. Just fucking
Hey,
pulled up. I called my friend, like, yo, you got a ladder? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm like, I'm coming right now.
Okay.
You know, I just showed up with my lights, my phone,
it,
fucking everything. Like, you know, yeah. That song's cool. And thanks, bro, for checking it out.
No, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, man.
Yeah.
I also heard you when you performed, or you actually showed a song when we were back at that, over there, the studios.
At Pop?
Yeah, Pop.
Yeah.
I like that music too.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it's dope, bro. You're a dope artist.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, I'd love to.
Make sure you guys check him out.
Check me out, please. And check him out, please. His
Check
music
me
is really fucking good. His videos are really cool, too.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm just trying to work on more music videos, to be honest. Tap in with somebody, lock in with somebody, you know, a videographer. Just the team, you know, just very important to have that team of people.
Yeah.
So slowly but surely, you know, in the journey, you meet people fall off, whatever happens, you know, but you just gotta keep going.
Yeah.
You can't depend on anybody. You gotta depend on yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Well, shit. I think at the same time, you do gotta depend on everybody too, though. Like, I know that there's no way that I'd be where I'm at without like the people that support me, but I do like to do the one man show thing as much as I possibly can. That's why I learned how to fucking produce and make podcasts and just fucking everything. I'm like, I will do it. I will do it myself because I get what you're saying. Like, it's like, not that you can't rely on anybody else, but you kind of can't. Like, at the end of the day, you've got more responsibility to you than anybody else does. So you need to take on the brunt of it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, depend or rely. You know, depending on somebody or relying on somebody, I feel like they're a little bit different. Yeah. I may be wrong on definition.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
But, you know, like,
you can't depend on anybody.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you're the one that sees that vision.
Yeah.
Because I got tired of explaining people the vision. I got tired of being hyped about, people just see it like, oh, yeah, that's cool. Oh, let me go back to what I'm doing over here. Yeah. And you're just kind of like, oh, fuck. Damn. Well, never mind. Let me. Maybe it wasn't maybe it's not as good as. Yeah. So I got used to just like, oh, I see it. I see that. Dope. Cool. Let's take it. But eventually, you know, you do find those people that come into your life, and it's like, we're like you, bro. Like, I just met you, you know, and it's like, okay, we clicked, and it's like, well, I met you this year. Yeah. This year, right at the beginning. Yeah.
Oh, this is a clicking for sure. I'm like, damn, I feel like I've known you for way longer than. I mean, this is the first real conversation that we've like had. I think like a full. Well, I mean, no, we had a good conversation at Pop, but I think like a long conversation of getting to know each other.
Oh yeah, no, this is definitely getting to know each other here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had when I met you, it was like, okay, we took a couple pictures and then we connected there. But then I saw you at Pop again. Yeah. That's when we're like, okay, let's do something. And then now we're here. Yeah. So it's been like a 3-piece. Yeah.
Yep. And then the song's gonna come out and the video's gonna come out. And
yeah.
All this shit's gonna come out. Yeah.
Right now, I've just been trying to see if it's like English or Spanish. I'm in this little like, do I want to do reggaeton or do I want to do hip hop?
Why did you have to choose?
You know, that's where I'm still trying to find out.
I don't know if you do, man. I think that you should do what you want to do and have fun with it. You know,
definitely having fun with it, but it's just a little bit. I feel like it's a little harder to get your crowd together
if you don't commit to one thing.
Yeah. Like it's gonna be like either or. Or I could be just that artist that's like, okay, this, and this,
It
and
might
that.
be the bridge, bro.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm just being creative and letting stuff out. Like I got some songs in Spanish, like a corrido, like with guitars, like real heavy, corrido tumbado, and then the other one's reggaeton.
Wow.
But reggaeton mexicano, which is not reggaeton like Puerto Rican, is Mexican, which is more, I don't know, it's a little bit more harder, more harsher, more rap. Reggaeton in like Puerto Rican reggaeton is a little bit more melody and singing.
Yeah.
And in Spanish now, it's being a lot more popular now, but it's more rap.
Yeah.
Melody, but it's more rap. So I'm bridging into that.
Hell yeah, man.
So there's a lot of things coming.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, this has been awesome.
Appreciate you. Damn.
Appreciate you too, bro.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, man. All right, guys. D2blee, Hummingbird Podcast. We're going to be checking out and saying bye for now. And we love you.
Thank y'all. Respect the hustle.
Respect the hustle. Hell yeah, bro.
That was a good one, man.